In my closet, this is where I keep all my doubles for Scooby-Doo and Star Wars, but some of these will be the subject of today's video. So let's get into it. Roll that in.
Josh and Caleb.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are back in the library once again. We're going to do a video on my most expensive titles in my collection. Some are up there. I'm strictly going by eBay, so if you see something that looks kind of crazy, it's prices people set themselves, so it's not like I looked it up on like Wikipedia or something, just going by eBay. But I thought it was a neat idea, so we're going to get started. Okay, we are starting out with some Star Wars titles. These two I looked up, not really worth a whole lot. They are the original trilogy and the bonus disc, but not worth like 40-50 bucks, so we'll set those aside. This one here, the George letterboxed edition, has this cool mural on it, and this is hard to do with one hand, comes with a book and all the movies, and from Star Wars to Jedi, cool documentary, letter from George Lucas, that thing, that's a little promotional pamphlet, and a book. That is cool, the Creative Impulse. I'm going to put right here what it says it's worth. About 90 bucks, so that's cool. I'll put that together later. Save that for last, because that's worth the most. Then the widescreen edition, no, I was wrong. This version is worth about $100. And this one is worth 90. I wrote it down, I'm getting confusing myself. Yeah, this has a cool character VHS. Those are very collectible. So that's worth about 90 bucks. That's worth about 100. Alright, now that we've fixed those around, this one's worth like 100 to 125, somewhere in there. They're in these mini cases. That's a cool release. One of the few ways you can get the original trilogy in its theatrical format, not the special edition. I have my list here, so you'll see that throughout the video. Oh man, just dropped them. That's alright, that's the special edition. But this is the special edition, and this, what they call the bonus disc, is the original theatrical release of the film. So that is why this one is worth a little bit. Like I said, but $100 to $125, so that's a cool release. And then this one has this cool artwork all over it. It has the first, I believe the first trilogy release. So it is unedited. It's how it was in the theater on VHS. Has these cool murals all over it. It's hard to believe this price, but it's going for like $1,000 to $2,000, as you can see there. Again, this is prices that people are making up, but when you see more than one, that's usually, what it's going for. So, 1,000 to 2,000, which, that's insane to me. Who would pay $1,000 for a VHS? But some people are getting them graded, like this one here, which, I mean, grading VHS doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But, anyway, alright. We are going to move on to this section. Alright, here we go to the Disney section. Bunch of these aren't really worth a whole lot. You would think some of these 101 Dalmatians would be worth a little, but they're not. And all these, if you sold these as collections, they would probably be worth a little more. But this is definitely out of print. There's one listing, so you can see right there, worth about $40, but it's missing a few titles, so that's why it's cheap. And the reason it's out of print is the Pixar story, which is a great documentary. I had to get it for that reason, because this box set is the only way you can get that. Comment that I don't believe it's on Disney Plus. I could be wrong about that, but I don't believe it is on Disney Plus. So that is a cool item in my collection, as well as this, a Disney box set with all these movies on Blu-ray. They have very cool artwork cover. If I can get it out, I'll show you. But this has no listing available. But I paid like $30 for it, I believe. Some cool artwork there. Love the 101 Dalmatians. But yeah. And we're back. It's hard to do that with one hand. But none of this is really worth I'm trying to cap it at 50, so if it's worth like $20, not really going to mention it. This I did not look up, Song of the South. This is a UK release, but people are selling bootleg Blu-rays copies of that, so I don't know if it's really worth a whole lot. And the complete saga, maybe that's worth something. I didn't look up everything, but these two, another case of, I don't know if I believe it, these sealed are going for like $8.50. That is kind of hard to believe. $6.75 there. That's really hard to believe. But looked it up and saw those, so I mean, maybe somebody would pay that. These versions I could see because the pink artwork, that's unique. Not many of those made, so that's a little more believable than, something like 101 Dalmatians or Bambi going for like $1,000. That's crazy. Alright, these I know are worth a lot of money because there was only so many of the treasures released. And we will start with the True Life Adventures series. Get my notes here. 140 to 229 there. I got them for $80, all 4 volumes. Got them right there. So that is cool. Some of, without the tins, are not as valuable. A lot of these are, most of them are worth $100 now. The Zorros are really expensive. These two are, I'm just going to throw it up on the screen there as I talk up there. Where's the, I wanted to show one of the donuts. Man. It's hard when they're in this tin, and it's somewhere around here. Here it is. Volume 4 is worth about $500. The donuts are worth quite a bit. I'm just going to keep throwing pictures up there. Yeah, I was lucky enough to grab volumes 2, 3, and 4 of Donald in a lot for like $80. The guy did not know what he had. So, of course, most of these, that's the story I looked out, and the person was, especially this one, got that for like 20 bucks. But the person either did not know what they had, or they were just getting rid of it. So that's cool. Alright. I think I've showed all the pictures there. Then something like Science of Disney Imagineering. You would think those might be worth something, but nothing came up when I looked. Same with Murder, She Heard. This is my copy I got signed by Ed Begley Jr. And then the Hocus Pocus screener. People like screeners for some reason. $50 to $90 there. And the Brink, out of print, that's worth $70 to $80. I get that because that's the only way those are released. And I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if Brink is on Disney Plus or not. I need to do like a deep dive into Disney Plus, maybe do a video on that. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Oh man. And then Can of Worms, that's another one, $78 to $100. That is also a demo tape. A screener. Then the Cartoon All-Stars. Where did I put that down? Oh, there it is. $145 to wait, is that right? To $500. Wow. Again, this is people's asking price, but when it's more than one, you can, I mean, I would not pay that again, but some people would. And then these two are probably the most valuable making of. Pocahontas 60, Lion King 45. The rest, you know, 10 to 20 bucks. So, yeah. Alright, moving on. Again, if you see anything that you know is valuable, let me know. And I might do another video. Alright, this one is worth a lot, as is the case with most Mary-Kate and Ashley stuff. If you have this 5th disc, it is worth $115 to $150. So I was blessed enough to find, I made my own case for it too and everything. Somebody was getting rid of this. I think I paid, I forget. Man, my memory. I knew it wasn't more than $60. She did not know what she had, because this 5th disc is very hard to find. You can get all the volumes, but the 5th disc is a little harder to find. I've showed a video of all this before. It's very hard to do this with one hand. I'll put that back later. We will move on. Some of these I thought might be worth some money. Encyclopedia Brown, but you know, $5, $10. Same with the Benji stuff, not really worth anything. This box set might be worth something, I don't know. I paid $15 for it, so. The Bloodhound Gang, that is out of print. I could not find a listing for that, so that might be valuable. Not sure. Dollhouse Murders, same thing. Could not find a listing on it, so maybe that's worth some money. Get a clue if you have the first release. It was called something else. The Westing Game. If you have that DVD, that one's worth some money, but not the re-released version. And then Warriors of Virtue, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to know with some of these. Some of these Swan Princess are only available on the website, so those could be pretty valuable. And then we'll go right here. Keep some VHS under the bed, because run out of room for VHS. Greatest Adventure, that's a great series. Let's see. Oh, Willie McBean. That's worth about $50. But I couldn't find any listed, so it could be more than that. And Samson and Sally, that's worth about $80. And Remote, I thought would be worth a little money, but didn't find anything over $20. Same with Dinosaur City and Beanstalk. Could not find anything on that, so these two are worth some money. Alright, we are back. Took me a while to find. Forgot where I put Dr. Otto, which was the first movie Jim Varney did. Technically the first Ernest movie, but very interesting movie to say the least. That goes between $40 and $62. So there you go. Alright. And some cool stuff in here. Have my Alfred Hitchcock collection VHS in here. All of those, and some documentaries. Making of Die Hard, Secrets of the Back to the Future trilogy, stuff like that. Home Alone, movie magic stuff, you know, very cool stuff. Alright, we are going to head over to comedy, because there's one over there to look at. Sorry if it's a bit unorganized. I tried to put everything out like this one, but some stuff I forgot to do. Anyway, Freaked, could not find any listings for DVD. This one is missing the outer sleeve, which is this that I just printed off, but the VHS is still going for quite a bit. $100 to $249 just for the VHS. So if you have the DVD, that's worth some money right now. And then, you know, just some random stuff. Nothing here too valuable. Alright, what's next? Okay. Erie, Indiana. Between $50 to $75 on that one. Then the Powerpuff Girls. Okay, there we go. That is worth hundreds of dollars. Oh man, almost lost it. That is worth between $125 to $475. So hundreds of dollars for Powerpuff Girls. Alright, next page. Dexter right here, which I just got recently. That's worth about $150. The only way you can get the whole series plus the movie Ego Trip is with that. Okay, the Monster Rancher, that's worth about $128. So that's cool to have in my collection. Some Studio Ghibli there. And then this Looney Tunes is all 6 volumes of the Gold edition. Gold collection. Not Gold edition, the Gold collection. That is worth $119 to $143. So that's very cool. Then we'll get to ScoobyDoo. ScoobyDoo, Where Are You? That one's pretty valuable. It has some cool behind the scenes there. That one's been released a few times. That one's worth $72 to $100, so that's neat. Then the Scooby-Doo Toon Tour of Mysteries. I have all 5 discs right there. You had to send in for these through Kellogg's cereal. I believe I had 2 or 3 in my collection, maybe these 2, and then I got a lot on eBay for the rest of them. But it's a cool little thing to have in your collection. Has interactive games and stuff, shorts, things like that. It was very interesting. Made my own case, but that one is worth $99 to $180. There wasn't any listings with all 5 discs, so that's just individual discs. They're worth that much. So good luck if you need any of these discs. They are pretty pricey. Alright, moving on. Okay, we end up over here in my murder mystery section. This right here, Garage Sale Mystery, that's worth between $100 to $130. I paid like $40 for it, I believe. $60. My memory's really bad. It was less than what it's worth. I know that for a fact. Alright, then Alfred Hitchcock, The Ultimate Collection. This is a weird case where the DVD version is worth more than, the DVD version is worth more than the Blu-ray. But that's because this one only has 5 films and this has like 16 films. The whole collection. So The DVD is worth, yeah, 85 to 100, and then the Blu-ray is worth 70 to 85. So that's pretty good just for 5 films. And then the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, that one's pretty pricey. The whole thing is region, it's a different region. I think it's region 4. All 93 episodes. This one will set you back this one's $90, so not quite, no, it is pricey, but it could be a lot more. That's pretty cool to have in my collection. And then the Alfred Hitchcock Presents Season 7. This one was not released in the States. All the rest of these were 1 through 6. But this one will set you back $100 to $200 is what that set you back. I got for about 30, so I lucked out. Right when I got my region-free Blu-ray player, which has it been like almost 2 years ago when I bought that. It's been at least a year, I know. So that is cool. Alright, moving on to the Friday the 13th collection, which I'm sure a lot of people would love to have in their collection. I was fortunate enough to buy it right when it was released. I didn't have any issues with any of the discs, so that is cool. Comes with this bonus feature. Don't really care for, the remake's okay, but overall, love the franchise. Some great sequels in there. But this one's worth about 100 to 130, possibly more. Very cool box set. I've heard they might do Nightmare on Elm Street, but Scream Factory said that's not true. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get a cool box set for Nightmare on Elm Street. Cruel Jaws might be worth some money. I don't know. I didn't look it up. But it's like Jaws 5, the Italian sequel to Jaws. So maybe, oh, need the light there. Then the House collection, that's worth 65 to 100. Sleepaway Camp, 150 to 180. If I had the version with the cross on it, would be worth $500. Not sure what the cross, yeah, but that's really the only difference between this version and that version is the cross on the front. But I don't know, let me know if you know anything, because this has the 4th unfinished film, Sleepaway Camp for the Survivor production footage. Alright, then we get into In Search of Darkness 1 and 2. This is Elvira release. Together they're worth about $300. But if you split it up, 100, 115, 175, somewhere in there. I did not look up the Elvira version, so that might be more. Alright, so those are pretty pricey. I got them in a set with like 5 or 6 posters. So then Society, the Arrow Steelbook, that one's worth about $70. I didn't look up these to see what they might be worth, but I don't know. Can't look up everything. Don't want it to be like a 2-hour video. Scare Campaign, had to get that. It's a Region B Blu-ray. Didn't look that up, but Scream Queens Season 2, $60 to $70, only released overseas, comes in these mini DVDs. As you can see, it's not as tall as a regular DVD. So, love the second season. A lot of people hated that for some reason. But to me, this show is way more entertaining than, American Horror Story. I find this way more entertaining. And of course you have Carrie Fisher's daughter, Emma Roberts, and the girl from, I'm drawing a blank. The Zombieland. She's in there. So, that's pretty pricey. It's worth it if you don't have it, but about $70. And then Elvira's Movie Macabre, the Coffin Complete Collection. That one will set you back. You can get a few at $175, but if it's sealed, it goes way up to like $750. Which there were not many of these made. The whole complete collection. Of course, she's done some since this. This was just the original run. But I was lucky enough to only pay $80. Amazon had it, and I jumped on it. So look out for that. The Urban Legends series, which was a great show, hosted by Natasha Henstridge from She Spies and Species, stuff like that. That did not come up, so I don't know what that's worth. Same with Fear Itself and Masters of Horror. None of those came up, so that's alright. Same with the Peter Jackson movies. I thought these might be worth something, but they're not really worth more than $20 or so. This is out of print, Halloween the Inside Story. I did see a listing last year for $400, which was crazy. I paid $40 for it. The guy obviously didn't look it up, and he just listed it, and I bought it immediately. It came with, like, Halloween 25 years later or something, and, like, one of the movies, so I grabbed it. So, was blessed to get that. And then, Halloween, the box set. Dropped my piece of paper. That's worth about $300 to $400. I got this the day it came out at Movie Stop years ago. Wait, what year did this come out? 2000? No, it was after 2007, wasn't it? Anyway, I don't know. It's been a while back. That is a cool collection to have. So $275 to $400 on that one. Then the Scream, right here, the phone set comes with, if I can show it, the audio commentary there, and then just a normal version of Scream, and then the phone card. Saw a listing for $500, don't know. But then the different character VHS are they're pretty pricey now. People love these character releases. I found most of these at Goodwill. I think I did buy one on eBay. It was like $8 or something. But for some reason those are going for a little bit. They are collectible, but I wouldn't pay $100 for a VHS. And then some of these might be worth some money. I don't know. Old horror. Again, did not look everything up. We're almost getting to the end, but just wanted to point out a few things. The Universal Classic Monsters, 100 to 140, somewhere in there. I want to point out The Death of Superman Lives, What Happened. Great documentary. It's only available through their website, so technically I'll print. Then the Director's Series might be worth some money. Could not find a listing though. But these Twilight Zone are worth a few $100s. 100 to 140 on the 80s series, and then 120 to 175 on this series. Then Crossing Jordan, which is Region 4, they couldn't release in the States except for Season 1 because of music copyright. Which, as I'm rewatching it now, I've only seen the first season, so going through the rest of it. But as I'm watching, I'm like, yep, I could see how that song would be an issue. So could not release it here in the States. It's worth about $100. So that is cool to have. Very neat. Yeah, 130 to 150. Same with these two. Diagnosis Murder. That's worth 130 to 150. And then Murder, She Wrote, 100 to 120. This I got with trade-in at McKay's, and that one was on sale at Walmart for $30. So I looked out on those two. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. Oh, The Muppet Musicians of Brennan. That's out of print. Only available on VHS. That'll set you back about $40. And then these DVDs are very expensive. That's why I still have them on VHS. Those will set you back. Alright, I believe that's it. Let's see, checking the list. Yep. Believe that will do it for today. Alright, that's going to do it. Showed you a little bit like a mini library tour. I'm going to do a library tour at some point this year. Gotta plan that out. But I hope you enjoyed today's video looking at my most expensive items in my collection. I'm Josh. New videos coming as always. Until then, if I don't see you out thrifting or at Walt Disney World, I will see you at the movies. Bye. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Just walking around the library. Whew. Alright. Bye.